Greetings gamers, I'm LotusCrane. Today I'll be reviewing Ys, the Oath in Felghana, a port of a remake of a well-loved action RPG, well really action-adventure game with RPG elements, that originally was released in 1989, but which I didn't get to play until 1991 when it was ported to Super Nintendo. The game back then was developed by Nihon Falcom and published by Simon Corporation, which you might remember also published the first few Guilty Gear games before they merged with Sega in 2004. This modern version, still developed by Nihon Falcom, published by Xseed, which I feel like Xseed might have stepped in to take over a lot of the properties that Sammy stopped taking care of once they merged with Sega. But yeah, classic series that I hold near and dear to my heart. So the protagonist of this game, of this series really, except for Ys Origins, which is a prequel that happened before he was born, this is red-haired Adel Christian, who is the most underrated and not famous enough hero of all time. This guy has saved the world like more times than really any other action-adventure RPG hero. I mean, if you follow the mainstream theories on Link and Zelda, it's not even the same Link. It's like different versions or incarnations or parallel universe versions of Link. It's not the same Link, an elf in green tights saving the world every time. It's a different Link in most games. I think sometimes one Link will save the world maybe twice, but not a dozen times like Adel Christian has. So he's a bigger hero to me than Link, than Cloud Strife, than really any action-adventure or RPG hero. But yeah, because Ys games generally aren't as popular or famous here as Legend of Zelda or Final Fantasy, people don't know who he is. I was just checking. All these cute little livestock, I forget what they're called, they make the same squeaking sound. I thought it'd be super funny if maybe one of them would be like, yo, in a really deep voice, or like roar like a bear or a tiger or something. That'd be kind of funny. Oh, so the world of Ys is kind of like maybe like an alternate history or parallel universe to ours, where magic and monsters are a little bit more real, but the layout of the continents is still roughly comparable to ours. And yes, there's a Roman Empire, and the main continent is like Europa or whatnot. So, well, that's okay. You don't really need to be a master of the geography and history of Ys universe to enjoy the game. Listen to that music. Incidentally, if you can, I don't know if you can even find gameplay footage of the old Super Nintendo game, Ys 3 Wanderers from Ys is what they called it. They didn't call it Oath in Felghana. The subtitle for the original version was Wanderers from Ys. And all these people are super worried. Let me make it so they're less worried. But yeah, all this music, I mean, it's fresh new arrangements, higher bit rate, different instrumentation, but it's the same basic melodies as the original soundtrack. I believe the group of composers and musicians who are responsible for most of the music for most of the Ys games are Team JDK, or JDK Team, or maybe it's Sound Team JDK, something like that. I really should have looked them up before doing this video to give them some more credit, but... And there's countless arrangements to the Ys soundtracks, so if you go to places like Overclocked Remixes, or YouTube, or what... Well, I mean, nowadays you can find anything on YouTube. You can listen to all sorts of crazy rock or techno or acoustic or piano arrangements of all the Ys soundtracks. Sorry, boogie to it. Yes, I said boogie. Really, the only thing that this port is missing is, I think full voiceovers would have been nice, but, I mean, I can live without it. Incidentally, the original game was two-dimensional, so while there were still platforming action-adventure elements, it involved more kind of traversing a 2D plane, so left, right, and jump up and down, but you couldn't really circle around like this. Magic is generally a little overpowered, except maybe against the ones that are immune to certain elements. You're Dewey. Where's Huey and Louie? Oh, I'm missing it, but okay. Yeah, he also has a downward sword thrust. It's not like Link is the only one who can do that. No, actually, if you're a flying enemy, just doing the upward slash makes more sense. Oh, can't make that jump on a double jump ability, which I don't have yet. Oh, you know, I just have crazy, I just have bad jump timing. Let's see. Wait. Oh, I already leveled up. Okay, that's why. I thought I was gonna level up soon, but I must have without realizing it. Oh yeah, these monsters take, wow, only 1 damage from physical attacks? Yeah, clearly you're supposed to use magic on that enemy type. Wait, if you hurt your leg, why is your head bleeding? You're just about to walk into what's obviously a boss area. Even if you hadn't injured yourself, I don't think you would survive the experience. I'm curious, but Yeah, you were really planning to walk here by yourself? Oh, okay. Well, I guess I haven't good enough gear and too many levels. I guess I'm in no real danger of dying to these attacks. Can I even hit her? No, I can't. Okay. There we go. Oh, if she uses her right hand, it's always going to be a horizontal, and if she uses her left hand, it's going to be vertical? What's this? Oh, okay, never mind, Wow, this is really just about me waiting for my MP to recharge. This is admittedly one of the less exciting boss battles, now that I think about it. So I apologize, that was probably the most boring boss battle in the entire game. I just remember that now. I mean, obviously I've beaten this game once before. Most of the boss battles are a little better than that. Listen to that item acquisition music. Link has nothing on that. I know, I really shouldn't trash the Zelda series. It's a good series, and there's a reason why it's one of the most popular franchises in like the history of video gaming. But I tend to play more obscure, non-mainstream games, if you haven't figured it out already. Oh, who's this smarmy git? Look at that face. It's the kind of face you really want to punch. Oh, not only does Adol Christian save the world more times than practically any other hero in action-adventure RPG history, he also does it while being a ginger. I know, that's actually a terrible joke. Everyone loves you, Frostbell. One of my gaming buddies, Frostbell, she's a redhead, and some of us in Secret World have poked fun at her about that, but no, really, she's a great gal. Not Rome, Rom. You can turn the real world into a fantasy setting just by misspelling some names. It's like Game of Thrones. You know Westeros is based on Staten Island, right? George R. Martin, I think he grew up in... I read it was like Bayonne, New Jersey, so... When he was a kid growing up, he just looked at Staten Island across the water and came up with weird, fantastical ideas of what was happening on Staten Island. I mean, I know it's Staten Island, but come on, it's not Westeros. People don't do terrible things to each other. Oh, I mean, they do, but not as much as in Westeros. Staten Island's a little more civilized than that. Oh, if you haven't quite figured it out, that's Chester's sister. She's like, I can't believe Big Brother, I can't believe Oni-san is a jerkface. Oh wait, I'm like totally spoiling the story, which... Alright, I should probably cut this review off pretty soon before I give away too much of the story and you suddenly have no reason to... Ooh, Venus Wars. No reason to, play the game. Check it out! It's a proper house with multiple rooms! Isn't that amazing? I mean, granted, the setup still isn't that practical. I mean, this is like a common room. This is like an entry or foyer. This is a bedroom. There's no kitchen or bathroom in this house, but it still has 3 rooms, which is a lot more sensible than like the one-room hut that every house in every RPG or action-adventure game seems to be, no matter how big it looks from the outside. So it's nice to have a few rooms there. Alright, if you like this video, please remember to subscribe to the channel and share the link with your friends. I'm LotusCrane, signing off.